Houston, Texas, today at NRG Stadium, as we're going to find out who will go home as champions of the Kinder's Texas Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Longhorns offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Across the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in. It's Combs. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge... Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Volunteers offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team.
Wide open space. Just keeps moving. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's John. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Vols didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run it from the gun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into...
Little screen to the running back. Crosses to 30. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Fires to the middle. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And the Volunteers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Brings into the open. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try to get outside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Well, you see the offense trying to hook up on that in route, but the receiver just not able to create enough separation to complete that throw.
The Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about it.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
It'll be third and long. The snap sets up the throw. The screen, he can go. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the returner goes down. Here comes the Texas offense. First play of the drive comes from the 41. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Catch in the middle. It's Humphries. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pulls it, fire complete. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the ball's in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Volunteers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown. He's going for it all. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but...
Touchdown, Texas! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about.
Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to...
Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The short hands, it's Combs. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
And the Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Trying play action. Grab near the marker. It's Richardson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Looking downfield on first down. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Longhorn! And that one will put him up here in the second half. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. Man, this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off-play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch near the 50. And the returner is stopped. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. Man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw it. It's complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. down, trying to find his man. He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they... the connection. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Tennessee, Texas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think at this point of the game now, the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
The play action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Texas!
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Texas, Tennessee, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. He's going for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete,
he's going to throw deep right side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown ball!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They go to the ground. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys.